Miért ennyit tettek rá vajon? Biztos van valami jelentősége.
Igen. Különböző városok címerei.
Két tornát egymás mellé szorosan.
Flamangyúl.
Ez élmény.
Kérem. Igen. Így készül az igazi belga csokoládé. 6 csaklet, ugye? Magad annyit tesző bele, amennyi akarsz. Így osztják, ami a héja is, az is csokoládé, meg az apróság is.
Kóstold meg, Pista, milyen finomak azok.
Mindjárt megkóstoljuk. Na. És akkor a ház süteményei.
Csak átveszem azt a kamerát.
Jó.
És nyomnom kell közben?
Semmit, nem. Azt így látod benne, nem? Mindent. És ja, még ezt nem kell a messzire menni, miért félsz tőle?
Hát azért, hogy az egész területet be. Marika, már habos az a csokoládé? Annyit kevered. Mondjad, Pista?
Hogy mennyiségben, ez kb. Fél liternyi.
Jó, oké. Meg vagyunk.
Köszönjük. Igen, azok is megvoltak már. Jó.
Kész.
Nem tapsol senki.
Japánok jöttek, nem megyünk.
Hát, hogy nem tapsol senki.
It is the highest brick tower in the Low Countries. She is 122 meters high, 272 feet. Inside we have the mausoleum of Charles the Bold, Mary of Burgundy, also a white marble statue of Michelangelo, the Madonna with Child. And here on the left side here, every weekend we have a flea market. It's not a free market, but a flea market. Small difference. And where you come from originally?
Me?
Yeah,
Hungary.
Hungary. Live in America.
Right now I live in Brussels.
So here, the bridge, the British bridge was built in 3 different centuries, 16, 15 and 14. You can see the different art of stones under the bridge. So here 16, 15, 14, you can see under the bridge the different art of stones. So, straight before her, the Bonifacius Bridge, 1910, a very young bridge. We call her also the married bridge. Young married people.
Közben azért nézed is, vagy csak a...
Nem.
They
Mert ez
come to
megy a
that bridge to
dobozba.
make some pictures, also behind the bars. You know when you've been married, it's game over. It's finished with a good life, no? Where is my wife? Huh? And on the left side here, some private houses built between 16th and 18th century. Now used as bed and breakfast. Most of them. So here, behind the bridge on the right side, then we have the old hospital of St. John from 1188, but not used since 1976. Inside we have the Hans Memling Museum. Hans Memling was a German painter. There is also an old pharmacy that you can visit from the 16th century. Here, behind the bridge on the right side. And on the left side here, you can see houses for the poor people. We have many of them here in Brugge. This is with an inside garden and then all little houses one by one, you see. And the main door is on the main street. So here on the left side here, we have the little stretching down attention for your head. When you see the captain without hair, you know what's happened before the bridge. You see, I have still all my hair, no problem. No. So here on the right side on the bridge we have the Bagonator Convent instituted by Margaret of Constantinople. She was the Countess of Flanders. Inside Benedictine sisters. We have still 20 of them in the convent. And straight before us on the other side of the bridge we have the Lake of Love, and the level of the water of the lake is 1 meter higher on the other side than here. So the levees under the bridge, they control the level here. We have 150 swans and 300 ducks. And what do you think we have for dinner tonight? Just with old sausages. And an old captain never goes by boat under a tree. You know, in the trees there are pigeons and they are still waiting, no? So here behind the bridge on the right side you have Brewery, the head moon, where you can taste the mixture of the beer from here. There is also a beer museum here. So what's your head? Straight before us St. Saviour's Cathedral, 9th century. She was finished 11th century. And all those buildings belongs to the old hospital. We have a population here about 115,000 citizens, only 20,000 in the oldest part. The other 95,000, they move around, but we need only 15 minutes. Bye-bye to get to the market square. When we take our car, we need more than 3/4 of an hour.
Csokoládés helyen a elektromos cigarettásról vágnak a hajóra. Akkor mindjárt beesik.
Még megvárja, míg elmegy.
Gyönyörű lett ezek a kis házak.
On the left side here we're going to see the Palace of the Lords of Bruges of 1520. Now we do the museum with the lace antique and weapons. And the name Brugge came from Brugge. Brugge was a product to make some beer. And straight before us under the tree here, we have the tiniest gutted windows upstairs. Because see and don't be seen, I call that spying, you know, the two tiny gutted windows.
Csak egy pici ablakon. Látod?
Ja.
De édes.
On the right side here we have the grooming museum where you can find all the Flemish city painters. The city museum since 1910, the museum of Brugge. And in the right corner, Hotel Tunerian, all the glasswork of this hotel is finished in crystal glass, made in Murano in Italy, 514 pieces, not then out to play football here. So straight before us here, we have behind the bridge, the Rosary Quay, one of the most beautiful places in the city here. Let's say the roses and people planted à l'île. Is the Guildhall of the Corporation of the Canary 1630. And on the left side we're going to see the Belfry Tower. She is 83 meters high, 366 steps to climb up, 47 bells in the tower, and the horse carrying weighs 27 tons. She hangs a little bit over to the right side. There is a difference about 1 meter here. And she was built between 13th and 15th century. So here behind the bridge on the left side, the old Palace of Justice, 17th century. And on the right side here, we have Hotel de Fleuve. This is one of the 3 most romantic hotels of Europe. I slept here at once with a beautiful girl. A week later, I was married with her. Now we are almost 34 years together. We went 4 times in that hotel, and we have 4 daughters. So if you want a daughter, take that hotel. It is a guarantee. But if you want a boy, no problem. I'll show you another hotel for that. Oh, we have many here. The main bridge, the oldest bridge in town, 1390, and never restorated. Completely original. And on the left side here is the doggy in the window, 3 there in the window.
Tehát az ablak kutya. Milyen édes. Ez csúcs.
On the right side here, the houses of the Pelicans, small dwellings. The rich people, they give it to the poor people to live in it completely for free. 1634. British
Még vannak vasalva a házak, látod? Igen.
The canal is 2 meters deep and it is fresh water. And all the houses with the set tables with Flemish Gothic style. You can find it in many Flemish cities, but it is very strong accentuated here by us at first. So here behind the bridge on the right side, you're going to see a big gate with an ugly head on top. It was to let trade the rich people. And it was to, on the right side, you can see an ugly head on the top. It was to keep the ghosts out of their houses, 17th century. And then you see up to the windows the nice heads, it was to tell the ghosts, go find the neighbors, we are very decent people here. And here on the right side on the corner, they met the movie The Nun Story with Audrey Hepburn in 1958. Audrey Hepburn was born in Brussels. Her mother was a Dutch baroness, her father was an Englishman. She had a big career in America. And here we come in the old Harbour Bridge. Here on the right side, it was the convent of the Fathers of Saint Omer. After that, the British Consulate, and now it is a basic school. And straight before us here, you see the Burgers Lodge. It was a meeting place of all the free merchants. In the middle, Jan van Eyck, the Flemish primitive painter. We had 200 boats coming to Brugge every day between 14th and 17th century.
Hát nem tartják szentségtörésnek, hogy beépítsenek ide egy modern részt.
De nagyon jól.
And here on the left side you see that little house number 7. This is the tiniest one of those in square meters. The people who live there, they sleep stand up. Too small.
Ez a kis a 7-es számú. Veszed a... Yeah.
Very good. First time you come to Brugge? Third time. You're a regular customer. Not so far from Brussels, wait an hour. Every half an hour you have to turn back.
So here on the left side we can go direction Nazi, Seabridge Hiddleston, and here in that alley we have the oldest pub in town, 1515, and it is still a pub. The name of the pub, Blissinger. And in the old times you had to pay taxes on your windows, there was a window tax. It was a tax to let pay the rich people a little bit more than the poor. But the rich people, they didn't pay, they closed the windows so they didn't pay the tax. They called it daylight robbery. You had that tax in all the big cities of Europe, also in England. Here you see close windows also in small bricks, and on the right side here in the street. One, two, three, four. And on left and right you can see a little hole in the wall almost at the top. It's just for the pigeons in time of war. They communicate by pigeons. And on the right side here, you can see that little bear, the mascot of the city, the bear Brugge. So here on the right side you can see a very nice tea house. But we have 1,200 different Belgian beers. There is nobody who wants tea. You see it's empty, no tea. So here you can see the cathedral by the next bridge is completely gone. And here you can see Fidel still in the window. Very tight.
Yeah. Szóval látod, ezek a vasak meg vannak erősítve ezek a téglafalak.
Azt tetszik, hogy teljesen innen jöttek be, tényleg közvetettek.
Yeah.
We have the fish mark 1821 Empire style. Everyday fish mark nothing. And then on the right side you can see on the rain pipe that dragon head. It was also to keep the ghosts out of the houses. 17th century. So behind the bridge then on the right side we have the town hall with a very beautiful Gothic room, also 17th century. And straight before us here, you see that hotel with the wooden cover. It was in that hotel they met the movie in Brugge with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. It was here he jumped out the window in the water. I saw him jumping many times, but in the movie you can see it only at once. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are almost on the end of our trip. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you further a very nice and a pleasant stay in our town, Brugge. I hope you're satisfied about the tour, also the commentary in English. And if you're satisfied about it, maybe a small tip for the captain. We appreciate that, and we thank you very much. So, thank you, and have a nice day.
Ugrik a szobor eszélyszpista.
Very nice to see.
It's the good life.
Ja.
Kiülsz és kinézel a felett. Fölmegyek a tetejére, ott találkozunk.
Aha, már szövi, fonja.